Satnam, welcome. Today we do part 2 of the series for inviting vulnerability and surrender. And in today's class, we're really going to focus on vulnerability. Mark Nepo has some beautiful words. He says, "No bird can fly without opening its wings, and no one can love without exposing their heart." And that really is vulnerability in a nutshell. We think of that bird that's pushed gently from its nest the very first time, the wings open, and it takes an enormous amount of vulnerability to fly, to be pushed out of that nest into the unknown. But somehow they do it, and somehow they manage. And with love, it's exactly the same. Every time we open our hearts to love, we're exposing ourselves. And love comes in many forms. There is, of course, the romantic love. There's the love that we have for our families, for our children. There's the love that we expose ourselves to in friendships with our colleagues. And so when we think of love, we think not of love only in its romantic sense, but we think of love in its expanded sense. Love as connection. And that connection is so vital to not only our well-being, but really our deepest, most primal human needs. Just as we need food and water to survive, we need love and connection as part of that survival. But so often we experience hurt, and then we protect ourselves. We think we're protecting ourselves. And we harden our heart so that we don't have to experience that same pain over again. But the pain really of exposing ourselves is so much more powerful than the pain of hiding away. And this is where we start to engage with vulnerability. We spread our wings and we open ourselves to whatever may be. Because vulnerability allows us to experience that joy of love. And yes, with it comes the possibility of pain, but that possibility is completely overshadowed by what is exposed to us through vulnerability. So let's find a comfortable seat, tailbone tucked under, shoulders relaxed, spine lengthened. And bring your hands together, rubbing your palms together. And come to your heart center. Reach up through the crown of your head. Relax your shoulders. And take a lovely long deep breath in through your nose. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And we'll inhale to begin. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Adgurename, Jugadgurename, Satgurename, Siri Gurudeve Name. Adgurename, Jugadgurename, Satgurename, Siri Gurudeve Name. Adgurename, Jugadgurename, Satgurename, Siri Gurudeve Name. Feel that beautiful connection. And feel that connection to the teacher within, to that part of you that is both vulnerable and strong. And see that the vulnerability and the strength go hand in hand. And bring your hands to your knees. We'll start with spinal flexors, inhaling up and exhaling down, keeping your neck in line with your spine, that the movement is coming from the base of the spine, head hardly moving at all. Eyes are closed. You can roll them gently inwards and upwards towards the center of your forehead. And keep moving at your own rhythm, at your own pace. Beautiful. That magnificent connection to what lies within. We shield ourselves from vulnerability because we shield ourselves from exposure. But as we shield ourselves, we hide our true nature. Come to center and move to a Sufi grind. What happens to the bird who does not fly, refuses to leave the nest? He never meets his true nature. She'll starve. And so it is with us. Change direction as we hide behind the cloak of fear, shame, and sadness. We hide our true nature, and we too starve. We starve ourselves of the joy and pleasure of being alive. Hidden always behind this wall of fear, shame, and regret. And come to center. Drop your chin to your chest and move to neck rolls. Just moving however your body needs you to. Feel that connection to your body. We learn to be vulnerable through the body. And change direction. We do those things that are challenging for us, that don't come easily. We expose ourselves to failure, to pain, to discomfort. And come back to center. And drop your left shoulder to your left ear, pull the right shoulder down, and change sides. Right shoulder to right ear, left shoulder pulling downwards. Beautiful. Changing sides. Feel that lovely stretch. And change. And back to center. Drop your chin down to your chest. Feel that lovely extension through the back of your neck. And then drop your head all the way back. Feel the extension through your throat. And back to center. You can bring your hands into your shoulders. Inhale as you twist to the left and exhale to the right. Getting into lovely rhythm. Beautiful. Very nice. Breathing all the way through it. And come back to center and release. And open out your legs, take them as wide apart as you can get them. Inhale at the center, exhale, reaching your chin towards your toes. Inhaling up and exhaling down, spine lovely and straight, chin reaching to the toes. Keep going. Beautiful. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Inhale up to center, turn to face the right leg, and exhale, relax down. Soften your chest, soften your head and shoulders. Breathe into it. Use the exhalation to soften even more. Use the breath. And then bring your right elbow to the inside of your right knee. Open your chest, grab hold of your big toe if you can, and reach your left arm up. And let your left arm fall backwards so that you're opening the chest. Breathe into it. If you can, reach your arm over towards your big toe, but don't let your chest collapse. Make sure your chest stays open. That's it. Good. And up center, turn to face the left, relax down, deeply soften, surrendering to the forward bend. Use the exhalation. Each exhale, softening just a tiny bit more. Beautiful. Deeply relax. And then bring your left elbow in front of your left knee. If you can, grab hold of your big toe. Open, reach up with your right arm. Let your right arm fall all the way backwards. Really opening the chest. Feel that beautiful opening. You can either stay here, or if it feels possible, reach over towards your big toe, keeping your chest open. Make sure there's no collapsing. You want an open chest. That's it. And coming up to center, bring the soles of your feet together and push your feet as far away from your body as you can get them, keeping the soles together, and relax forwards into diamond pose. Feel the beautiful opening in your hips. Soften your head and shoulders. Relax your face, relax your jaw, relax your tongue. Beautiful. And gently curling up and coming to Sukhasana, to easy pose. Beautiful. Hands resting on your knees, and just take a moment here, settling into your body. Feel what you're feeling. Let your awareness rest in your heart. And then bend your left elbow in towards your waist, with your palm facing forwards and your fingertips reaching upwards. Make sure you've got a beautiful posture. So imagine once again that hose pipe, and if it bends anywhere, the water's going to get stuck. So the energy needs to flow all the way up your spine, palm forward, fingers up. Your right arm extended out at shoulder height. And the movement is about 30 degrees. Fingers are pointing forwards, up and down, up and down. And it's a fast movement, but the breath is slow. we've got a very fast movement, and the breath is long, deep breathing, slowing the breath right down. And let's go. Really lengthen the breath as much as you can, moving the arm as quickly as possible. The elbow is straight, the wrist is straight, and the movement is coming from the shoulder. Keep an awareness of your posture. If you can, close your eyes and feel the energy shifting as we work in the auric field, the magnetic field around the body. Keep the movement coming from the shoulder and keep lengthening your breath. Notice where your thoughts are going. And just gently keep bringing them back to your breath, which is long, slow, and deep. Inhaling as deeply as you can, and exhaling really long and slow. But keeping the movement in your arm really, really quick, as quick as you can, moving more or less 30 degrees up and down. No bird can fly without opening its wings. And no one can love without exposing their heart. Think of the true nature of the bird. To fall out of the nest, open its wings, and fly. When we don't allow ourselves to be vulnerable, we will always be the bird in the nest. So afraid of pain. We're so afraid of suffering. We have to ask ourselves, why is that? What are we trying to protect ourselves from? When did we decide something was painful? When did we decide something was suffering? What if we could simply reframe every experience into just that, an experience? Neither good nor bad, just simply something that's happening. And maybe now you're starting to feel some heat in this right arm. Maybe you can just experience it with curiosity. Feel this heat and warmth in my arm. Some may describe it as pain. Maybe I describe it as discomfort. And I keep going because I'm not avoiding discomfort. I learn to feel discomfort in my body so that I may learn to endure discomfort in my mind. Beautiful. And change sides. Bring the right hand in, fingers up, and left arm now moves really quickly, 30 degrees up and down. Keep your breath long and deep. Beautiful. Stay with your breath, lengthening the breath, feeling that beautiful movement. And it's tempting to do a short, sharp breath, almost naturally goes into a breath of fire. And so we stay conscious with the breath, making sure that the breath is long and deep. That's it. And feel that polarity of the fast movement with the arm and the slow, beautiful breath. That's it. Keep going. As you become the observer of your thoughts, notice now what thoughts you're giving power to. Just start to observe which thoughts are gaining most of your energy and your attention. And ask yourself, am I okay with where my thoughts are? Am I happy with where they're going now? Are they feeding the part of me that is open to vulnerability, exposing myself to discomfort? Or am I being led by the thoughts that are fearful of discomfort, that don't want to invite vulnerability? And if you need to change your focus, do that now, do it consciously. Beautiful, you did really, really well. That's it, find a way, keep going. Maybe go a little faster if you can. That's it, beautiful. Feel the energy in the heart center now, this beautiful, strong energy in the heart. The discomfort in the arm and the shoulder. Still, we find a way. We keep going despite the discomfort, consciously making our bodies vulnerable. Consciously inviting discomfort. Keep your right hand active, fingers actively pointing upwards. Oh, we're so close now. 10 more seconds. Let's go as fast as we can. Last 10 seconds. That's it. And inhale, take your arms up. Squeeze more bun, lift the pelvic floor, lift the anal muscles, keep active all the way up to your fingertips. Squeeze and visualize that beautiful healing white light as it moves to every single cell in your body. And take more breath in, hold it, lift and squeeze. And release, coming down. Come to stillness. Surrender. Feel the vulnerability in the shoulders and the chest. As we soften into the possibility and potential within. As we gently, piece by piece, remove the armor, exposing what lies beneath. And then we're going to go into shoulder rolls. So just gently rolling your shoulders forwards. Consciously releasing any tension. And feel that sweet relief And really keep this movement absolutely free, trusting that your body really knows exactly what it needs. No judgments, no expectation, just this beautiful knowing within. Feel that release. Stay present to the movement. Notice what's happening to your breath. And just notice how we are completely in control of what we are feeling. At any moment, we control how we react and respond. And as we allow ourselves into the space of vulnerability, we allow ourselves to experience all that is. When we hide from vulnerability, we hide from true pleasure, from true joy. And then inhale and squeeze your shoulders up towards your ears. Hold it there. Keep your breath in, lift more bund, circulate the energy. And visualize the energy as a beautiful healing white light. Every single cell in your body alive with this healing energy. Take more breath in, lift, squeeze, hold, draw the energy up. And exhale, come down. Come to stillness. Feel what you're feeling. Feel the sensations of the subtle and refined movements within the stillness. Present to all that is. And then come onto your hands and knees. So with your hands underneath your shoulders and your knees underneath your hips, we're going to do a movement of gratitude and acceptance. Inhale at neutral and exhale, lowering your head down towards the mat. Inhaling up and exhaling, dropping down. As we do this movement with such reverence, such understanding that we are absolutely grateful for all that exists within us and around us. And let's go. Inhaling up and exhaling down. Move in whatever way feels comfortable for you. Maybe you're moving really quickly. Maybe you're slowing the movement right down. But whatever feels right for you, that's where you go. Inhaling up and exhaling down. Softening, surrendering on each exhale, surrendering down to all that is. The vulnerability of releasing and letting go. When we spoke of surrender in part 1, surrender isn't doing nothing. Surrender is doing everything and then handing over the outcome without attachment. And that is the most vulnerable thing that we can do, is to let go of attachment to the outcome. I surrender. I have done everything that I can do. And the rest, I hand over to the magic, to the mystery of the universe. Beautiful. Keep going. Last few seconds. And sit back on your heels. Take your knees apart and relax all the way down. Take a beautiful, long, deep breath in. Hold the breath, squeeze more bund. Lift the pelvic floor, lift the anal muscles. Keep it there. Keep the breath in. Feel that softening and surrender. And exhale. And just remain there, completely relaxed. Breathing into your space of awareness. Feel the armor that has really served you so well, but is no longer necessary. Gently peeling away. And when you're ready, curling up and coming to Sukhasana, back to easy pose. Beautiful. Going to tuck both elbows into the waist, palms are facing upwards, and your fingers are pushing downwards as if you had something really heavy at the tips of your fingers. So your fingers are pushing down, your palms are pushing upwards, shoulders are relaxed, and elbows are tucked into your waist. And we're just going to start off with a long, deep breath. If it feels safe, closing your eyes and breathing in for the count of 3, breathing out for the count of 3, and feeling that rhythm and connection of the breath. Vulnerability demands that you're in awareness. Usually it's our old thought patterns, beliefs, and behaviors that are driving us. And it's all those old thoughts, beliefs, the old patterns of behavior that form the layers of armor. And in order to invite vulnerability, we have to be aware and conscious of these old behaviors and thoughts. And so we're going to do a breath now that's going to completely relax us, but keep us fully alert. Inhaling for the count of 3. Hold your breath for the count of 3. Exhale for the count of 3. And hold the breath out for the count of 3. And just continue silently on your own. Inhale 3, hold 3. Exhale 3, hold 3. Staying completely present in your body, fingertips pulling down towards the mat, palms pressing up towards the ceiling. and breathing consciously and awareness, bringing yourself to a state of calm alert. And as we practice this breath, we recognize that we have the ability to control our thoughts and to control our state of mind. So often we give that power away. We give it to those we consider to be in positions of authority. We give it to those we love. We give it to those we don't know. And so as we do this breath, we remind ourselves of the amazing gift that we have to control our own state of mind. Inhale, hold, exhale, hold. Feel your state of mind, your state of body completely altering under this breath. Vulnerability isn't weakness, it is strength. Our power lies in learning to know ourselves. And take a long, deep breath in. Straighten your elbows, keep your fingertips pulling backwards. Hold your breath in and squeeze more bund. Lift the pelvic floor, lift the anal muscles. Visualize the breath as that beautiful healing white light and draw the energy through your body. Every single cell alive with healing energy. Take more breath in, hold it, lift and squeeze. And turn your palms to face outwards and exhale slowly down. Coming all the way down. And relax. Feel what you're feeling. Feel the energy pouring into your heart center. The courage and strength to reveal who you are. To step out of the nest and use your wings. Courage and strength to recognize that your vulnerability is your superpower. We're going to tuck the elbows into the waist again. This time you're going to make your hands into like a cup shape. So there's a little cup shape with your hands. And keep the hands tightly squeezed together. Now you can imagine that you were scooping water. So you want that tension, the tightness in your hands, fingers tightly squeezed together, no gaps between them. And you're going to scoop the water up and you're going to bring it over your shoulders. And you're going to go as quickly as you can, getting into a beautiful rhythm. Get your breath into rhythm with your movements. And as you're sweeping over your shoulders, I want you to feel this as a beautiful cleansing exercise. Water, as we know, cleanses. It's also the element that's associated with emotions and feelings. And when we hide ourselves from vulnerability, we deny ourselves our true feelings. And so just imagine that we're dipping into the well of our own emotions, our own feelings, and we're giving ourselves permission to feel, to wash ourselves in everything that we've been hiding from. And as we wash ourselves in all that we've been hiding from, just feel that beautiful cleansing that's happening to mind, to body, to spirit. Beautiful, getting into your own rhythm. Your body knows exactly how to do this movement. And each one of us is going to do it slightly differently as we honor what it is that our body needs. Dipping into the well of emotions, responsible for our own healing. Beautiful. So empowering to know that we hold this power within ourselves. Om Namo Gurudev Namo, the teacher is within me. There is nothing outside of me. It is all right here within. Beautiful. Trust your body. Your body knows. Your body knows exactly. That's it. And notice what happens as you emancipate yourself from this armor. What are you feeling? Where is your body going? Where is your mind going? Freeing yourself. The thoughts, the emotions that have kept the armor here, that have denied you the gift of vulnerability. Beautiful, just keep it up. Find a way. Remember, discomfort is absolutely fine. Pain, not so much. If you feel pain, you know to stop. But in the discomfort, we keep moving. Releasing ourselves from decades of protection, decades of armor. No bird can fly without opening its wings. And no one can love without exposing their heart. Right here, we're exposing our hearts to all that may be, to all that has been, to all that is. Keep going. Find a way. Exposing the vulnerability in the body. Learning to endure discomfort here. Beautiful. Washing, cleansing ourselves. What's happening to your breath? Stay present with it. We're really close now. Just find a way to keep going. Breathe through the discomfort. You're doing really, really well. And ask yourself, what is this discomfort? Is it exposing my vulnerability? Is it the unfamiliar? And release. Come to stillness. Feel the energy from the solar plexus all the way through the heart, the shoulders, down to the fingertips, rushing through your head, through your brain. Be present to this subtle movement in the stillness. And take a beautiful, long, deep inhalation. Squeeze more band, lift the pelvic floor, lift the anal muscles, hold the breath. Take more breath, hold it. Keep the breath in. And exhale. Feel what you're feeling. Surrender to the sensations of the body. Then bring your left hand to your heart center. Your right hand rests over your heart. Tune in to that deep, rhythmical movement in your chest. Soften into it. Feel the love pouring from your hands directly into your heart. No armor to stop this beautiful flow of energy. Just this pure vulnerability from deep within you. Observe your thoughts. And like a cloud moving through the sky, just allow your thoughts to move gently through your mind's eye. No judgment, no attachment. Just pure wonder and bliss. Feel the melting of your heart beneath your hands. As you surrender to vulnerability, lean forward into your hands and feel yourself held here. Eckhart Tolle says, always say yes to the present moment. Surrender to what is. Say yes to life. And see how life starts suddenly to start working for you rather than against you. Say yes to the present moment is to say yes to life. To feel life working for you. In our most vulnerable state, we are most connected to the flow of the universe. Lean into that. Held and supported. And very gently coming back up, keep your hands at your heart center. And in your mind's eye, visualize the most vulnerable version of you. And see yourself in all of your beauty and purity, without judgment, without expectation. Just held, supported, and loved. And when you're ready, release your hands. Take a beautiful, long, deep breath in. And visualize the breath as that healing white light and feel it spiraling up your spine, reaching up towards the crown of your head, and hold it there. Draw more breath in. And exhale, release your breath. Lying down on your mat, preparing for the final relaxation. Maybe covering yourself with a blanket, rolling over onto your side. And just coming to your most comfortable posture. Feel yourself softening and surrendering. Deeply relaxing. Knowing that this is where your body is healed. And I relax my feet. I relax my feet. My feet are relaxed. I relax my calves and thighs. I relax my calves and thighs. My calves and thighs are relaxed. I relax my hips and buttocks, abdomen and chest. I relax my hips and buttocks, abdomen and chest. My hips and buttocks, abdomen and chest are relaxed. I relax my hands and arms, neck and shoulders. I relax my hands and arms, neck and shoulders. My hands and arms, neck and shoulders are relaxed. I relax face, eyes, nose, mouth and tongue. My face is relaxed. My entire body is completely relaxed, filled with peace. And in this space of deep relaxation, I feel myself surrender to the vulnerability within. And like the bird in the nest, I spread my wings and I rise up out of my body. this beautiful lightness within my true nature that is completely unafraid, that is completely supported and held. It drifts up out of my physical form and rises up above the trees, above the mountains and into the atmosphere. And I see in my vulnerable nature, I am completely limitless. I open myself equally to joy and to pain, to suffering and to pleasure. And I experience all of these things equally in my limitless nature. I rise up through the atmosphere, beyond the earth, into space, surrounded by that deep darkness. And instead of feeling afraid, I feel free. Unbound by the armor that I believed for so long was protecting me, that I see now held me in chains. I am free. I am supported. I am completely vulnerable. And in this state of openness, my wings carry me back down. All the way back down through the atmosphere, below the clouds. Below the trees. Back into my body. And in this space of deep surrender and vulnerability, I'm so surprised at how safe I feel, how supported I am. And I feel peace within me. I feel peace around me and peace in all the world. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. You can start to bring your awareness to the rise and fall of your chest. Very gently rubbing your thumb across your fingertips and moving your toes. You can take your arms above your head, have a beautiful stretch. And hugging your knees to your chest, rocking from side to side. You can drop your knees to the right and look over your left shoulder. And change sides. Coming to center, rubbing the soles of your feet and the palms of your hands together. And rocking all the way up. Coming to Sukhasana, to easy pose. May the long-time sun shine upon you. All love surround you. and the pure light within you guide your way on. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Have a beautiful, beautiful day.